Caffeine and your memory. Most of the time you associate drinking caffeine as something which is bad for you. When it comes to your memory, though, this may be another ballgame altogether. A recent study was conducted by the Johns Hopkins University in Baltimore, Maryland. The study determined that caffeine can improve certain memories for up to a day after the memory has been formed. This seems to help solidify the reasoning behind students drinking energy drinks and filling up on coffee and tea right before an exam. A shot of caffeine can boost your memory. Previously, any findings on the benefits of caffeine had been dismissed, so why now are people agreeing that caffeine can indeed help? Your actual state of mind could determine just how well a boost of caffeine can improve your memory. When you register memories from reading, it seems that the more eager you are, the more information you will retain. This is a different concept to seeing how your natural alertness increases due to drinking coffee or tea. In an attempt to differentiate from being eager and willing to seeing just how much more alert a person became, an alternative approach was necessary. In the new study, 73 volunteers were asked to look at images of objects, for example, plants, a horse, a basket, or a musical instrument. Once the group had looked at the objects, half were given caffeine, about 2 cups of strong espresso. The remaining volunteers were given a placebo. The doctors took saliva samples on a 1, 3, and 24-hour basis and measured the participants' caffeine levels. The next day, everyone was asked to look at a new set of images. Now, some of these images were the same, some were very similar, and others were brand new. The goal of the doctors was to see who could identify the changes that had been made. The study showed that those volunteers who drank the caffeine found it easier to identify similar pictures. They were much more alert and picked out the similar images more easily. The group who had taken the placebo could tell which images were old and which were new, but they had a harder time when it came to the similar images. The research test was conducted differently to a standard recognition memory test. Viewing the images uses part of your brain that distinguishes between patterns called the hippocampus. To do this effectively, you need to have good short and long-term memory. This type of test is much more difficult and uses a separation process in your memory. This is the process that is enhanced by caffeine and means that drinking coffee may not be as bad for you as once thought.